Hello guys, Wizard here bringing you another Total War Warhammer replay with commentary. For today's battle we have the forces of Druki, who are being led by one of my favorite lords in the roster, the Dreadlords with sword and crossbow. So yeah, so my favorite faction with one of my favorite lords against the Empire, who are being led by Boris, another awesome legendary lord, and his Empire troops, state troops. Let's see how would they perform in this matchup. We got a lot of things to talk about. So let's first of all let's just jump into the army composition. For my front line, I have a basic units here. We have 5 units of bleak swords, really strong. They can fight state troopers really well and win in most cases. We have 2 units of dread spears as well. The silver shields on these guys are gonna be really important. I went light on cavalry as well. We have 1, 2, 3 units of dark riders, all of them with shields, and I also brought 2 Pharaoh Manticores to support the infantry in winning their engagements and support dark riders in their fights against other knights from Empire. And the damage dealers here are these shades, and just not just any shades. These guys have great weapons and they're really great and strong in this matchup. First of all, they have stock, so they're pretty safe from artillery fire when they getting close. The armor piercing shots are really strong as well, destroying knights, destroying any high armored units, and their great weapons help them win really the matchups you really don't think that can happen, like Empire Knights. If these guys charge into some Empire Knights, even though they're gonna take some damage, they're probably gonna win this matchup pretty easily. So for our Dreadlords, we have a volley of dark arrows and guiding eye. We have Foe Seeker and loose as well. For my caster, we have sorcerer of beast on top of his dark steed. We have transformation of Kadan, flock of doom, dark star cloak, and wild heart. So as we have a long distance to cover, I'm just gonna start the game. For the Empire, we have 4 units of pistoliers, a lot of them chevroned up. We have 4 units of swordsmen in the front line. I'm seeing 4 units of spearmen with shields in the secondary line protecting the mortars. We have 2 Empire Knights, a Witch Hunter with Accusation and Slippery. We have a caster here, yeah, the Bright Wizard with Burning Head, and interestingly enough, the Piercing Bolts of Burning and Kindle Flame. Boris is also here with his Deadly Onslaught, Foe Seeker, Midland Runefang, Crush the Weak, Hold Your Ground, or Hold the Line, and Blood Roar. So some skirmish already went through when I was talking about the Empire army, but not the worst here. Mortars are shooting at my bleak swords. These guys are shooting at some silver shield, which I don't mind actually. These guys are cheap. One of the tactics to have a really good army is that you should have bipolar, polarized army. Weak units that are gonna take damage and you don't mind, and expensive units are gonna do your damage here. So Dark Riders were trying to wrap around, but Knights tried to stop them. But these Dark Riders are gonna charge in. A beautiful volley of shades going down here onto these Empire Knights, helping the Dark Riders to win that engagement. I'm sending one of the Manticores to charge the Sigmar Sons, because yeah, these guys are really strong and they're gonna win this engagement. I don't have any infantry to win against these guys, so yeah, the Manticore is gonna help them. But Boris is joining, but I don't think that's a best idea here, because I have the second Manticore here and the third one is being summoned. The mortars are shooting at my shades, which I don't like at all. That's why I'm sending Dark Riders to stop these guys. These bleak swords try to wrap around here to get to these guys. We were able to catch Boris here. Now he has to fight 3 manticores, and already he's having a really rough time. And with Dreadlord supporting them, shooting at Boris, yeah, he's probably not gonna survive for long here. We were able to wipe out the knights here. The state troopers, spearmen, tried to stop Shades from shooting, but with just 1 charge and murderous powers, yeah, these guys are not gonna survive for long here. Now, as I have won a lot of the frontline engagements, I can do whatever I want. 2 of the mortars are already have been shut down, but piercing bolts going on top of my Shades, unfortunately I stacked them up. That's one of the worst mistakes you can do, especially with the current meta when you have burning heads and other spells that clear infantry. But the witch hunter is also gone. I just need to be careful about mortars. I know there are a lot of spearmen here, but I just want them off of my Shades. And yeah, let's watch here. Nice charging into the Shades. I'm gonna support these Shades. I'm not just gonna leave it to chance. So these Shades are shooting. Now a burning head is going to go off. I was able to dodge that partially. That's nice. But look at this. Yeah, the knights are getting wrecked by these Shades with great weapon. That's one of the strengths of these units. With their armor piercing, they can even fight low tier high armor infantry. So now my Shades are free, the knights are breaking, and with that I think the whole Empire army just broke. There are some Sigmar Sons remaining, but with Boris gone, the caster also got gunned down by my manticores. Let's see if we can find them. Yeah, where is he? Did he die? He probably died, but yeah, the mortars were off. Yeah, my opponent didn't. No, here's the caster. My opponent didn't have any chance at that part here. So let's see how they perform, how the units perform. So Dreadlord did fine. He didn't pay for himself, but he has full HP. He could have fought for a long time. The state troopers, no, these guys are not state. They're state troopers for Dark Elves. I don't know what you call them, but yeah. They didn't do great, but Shades did fine. Not the best, but yeah, they were heading there. So what carried this game? Manticores, probably. Yeah, the Manticores did great. The Summon Manticore probably did great as well. Let's see. The caster probably did fine. Yeah, he paid for himself. The Witch Elf got shot down. The state troopers didn't able to do much. They were outgunned and outnumbered. So yeah, really fun battle. GG to my opponent. Not the best value overall, but we were able to win that, sniping key targets, and with cutting the head of the snake. The Empire just they gave up. So that's it for this battle, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you guys consider leaving a like and subscribing. It would really help me and my channel grow. I upload videos daily, so stay tuned for that as well. I also have a Discord server. If you guys want to join, you can find the link in the description of this video. So that's it. Catch you all later. Bye.